Hello and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. Welcome to the weekend, kickoff of the weekend anyway. I'm here with our message for the 7th of November, 2025. We're using Scarlet Rose Tarot for our message. We have the Sun in Scorpio, the Moon's in Gemini, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Chiron, all in retrograde. And then on Sunday, I believe it has to be Sunday, the 9th of November, we kick off Mercury retrograde. Yay! I've had some Mercury retrograde stuff go on this week already, so interesting. We can ride this wave. We've done it a bazillion times. All right, let's tune into the cards. What's on offer? What blessings are gracing us through these cards today? What are we interacting with? Our first is, nice, the Chariot. We're not gathering any moss. We're like Rolling Stones over here. We've seen this card a bit lately. I'm glad to see it kick off the reading for us today because this is dynamic movement. And as you'll note, this Chariot's in motion and it's not being pulled in more than one direction. This is a direct line of travel here for us. So we've got a destination in mind. We have an achievement in mind, or heart mind rather, and we're going for it. Also, number 7 out of the major arcana, heaven touches earth in the 7s. So we're moving in the direction of our heart mind coherent soulful presence. This is all about what we desire to create. Next, we have, nice, Ace of Wands, back from yesterday's reading. I think this card was kind of pulled. I think this was our very last card. I think I was done with the underside of the deck, and then I went for one more, and here it is. And here it is again. So, wonderful energy here because this is a new beginning, a fresh start. All aces bring that. They neutralize challenges from nearby cards. And this particular ace is all about our passion, our creativity. And we've talked a lot about our creative force and engaging that, using that, leveraging that everywhere when it comes to everything that we are in evolution with in the direction of our dream. We've seen a lot of the Three of Pentacles. So we're building something that stands the test of time. We're doing it dynamically and we're doing it with passion, enthusiasm, our creativity, which is wonderful. Next, we have the High Priestess right in the center of the reading. I would not be surprised if we see the Death card. These two cards have the bring us the lovely gift of showing up together often, which is indicative of our intuitive messages being very transformative. Regardless, here she is right in the center of the reading. And my feeling as I look at her card is our most profound intuition is our subtle intuition. It packs the biggest punch, or at least it does in this arrangement of energy, we'll say. So listen for, be awake, aware, and alert to your subtle intuition. I have a lot of Pisces in my chart. I'm actually a fire sign. However, I got Pisces all over the place, moon and rising. And I do notice for myself personally, and find out where your strongest intuition is astrologically speaking in your chart. Discover that. Go to cafeastrology.com, put in your deets, and then come back with your chart and start to learn about the strength of your astrology and how it supports you. Where is your High Priestess in all of this? Check it out. And then use that. Lean into that. Let it be an education for you. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing up the Pisces energy is because we're talking water sign there. And every time I stick my hands in water or I'm in water in some way, I notice that it's amplified. So perhaps, and this is my whole point for sharing this with the High Priestess, it's going to be a random moment. It'll probably be a mundane moment. You could simply be washing your hands and this whisper of intuition comes in. That's the one you want to listen for because I feel the High Priestess is delivering something profound in her subtlety. She's not the one who gives you the answers. She will point the way. So be attuned. Next card. The Hanged Man. Actually, you know what? A great card to have here, because this is a pause. This is a timeout, and this is a deliberate pause and timeout. And I see this as allowing. So we have incoming energy in a swift moving fashion. It's fast. It's lightning fast. Thank you, Chariot. Then it's ignited by the Ace of Wands. That's all fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. And it moves into our beautiful, steamy High Priestess here. And that's where the subtlety rises. So when we are calm, centered, grounded, in heart-mind coherence, soulful presence, we are somewhat like the hanged man here. We're allowing, we're looking at things from a different perspective. We're more inclined to witness something different, unusual, if you will, and then consider that. Likely it's coming out of the intuitive message. Then we have 3 cards here at the end. So it feels like this is all the lead up to these 3 cards. So what's next? Our first is 8 of Wands, another swift moving energy. So we've got the Chariot at the beginning and the 8 of Wands in the last position of the main body of the reading. So we have a lot of swift moving energy around us. Fantastic. This is a card of incoming information. This connects yet again to our High Priestess. And then from there, the 8 of Wands is a double 4 of Wands, and it's how we integrate those energies, right? So it's how energy gets woven together. So stay keen, stay alert. There's incoming information that is profound for us today. Our next card. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups to the power of 10. Love, bliss, joy, happiness on overflow to the power of 10. So that's where this intuition is guiding us. It's worth allowing for. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the perfect queen. The minor arcana version, if you will, of the Empress. She knows how to ground that energy, create a ripple effect, and keep it going. So stay alert, stay awake, stay aware. Do not go to sleep behind the wheel of your intuition, because it will be profound, and it is giving us great guidance for all the steps to take in our evolution and development of now, for what it is we are in creation for and with now. Perfect. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. How's the universe helping us out behind the scenes? And our first card, look at this. 4 of Wands. That's exactly what we're talking about. So we have the 10 of Cups and we have the 4 of Wands. This is a firm foundation. And this is a very happy, celebratory foundation. This is the 1111 portal card as well in tarot. So a new doorway of opportunity opens for us on our own foundation based on what we glean from our intuition and how we decide to integrate that information. This feels like a boost. We're being given a hand up by our intuition. Fantastic. Then we have Knight of Swords, another very swift moving energy, bringing information, bringing message from the ether, from the intuition, from our soulful presence. So Chariot, 8 of Wands, Knight of Swords. Again, there is no moss. We are rolling stones for sure. We're not gathering moss at all. Queen of Cups in the same position on the underside of the deck as the High Priestess. If you aren't getting the message that your intuition is super valuable and in heart-mind coherence, I don't know what will get your attention for that. So all I can tell you again, or share with you again, is to be awake, aware, and alert. Be in the center of your own peace. And this brilliant intuition that is incoming, heart-centered, will be very, very clear for you. Eliminate distraction as best you can. Yeah, as I turn over the Eight of Swords here. This is a great card, especially in this lineup, because this isn't being trapped. This is about liberating ourselves. And that may be part of the intuitive message that's coming in. We may be liberating ourselves from some way of being, some old way of thinking, and setting ourselves free. Because if you take a look at all of the other cards, you have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot. These are all super positive, motivational cards, right? So this Eight of Swords represents a mental trap that we have had or carried with us. Now, we've seen also a lot of the Judgment card. And I feel a connection here to the Judgment card. Something has recently been resurrected, and we've had an opportunity to see it with an unjaded eye. And it's usually, whatever we're seeing is something we'd rather not. We might be taking a look at our own behavior. I had this happen the other day for myself. I got to witness an energy actually clear its way out of my field. And it was an old, nasty thing. And thank you. All I can say is thank you to the universe for being a part of creating a scenario that allowed this to be blatantly witnessed by me so I could liberate myself from that. And that's exactly what these cards are talking about. So allow for this to happen. That's why it's with the Hanged Man, because this is liberation, and this is successful liberation on our part. Don't turn away from, moments that you would deem ugly and stick your head in the sand with them. Look at them full on, accept them, love them, have gratitude for them, because that's how you set yourself free. And that's how you make way for everything that's already incoming. You got a great foundation for it to land on because you've cleared this BS out of your field. Awesome. Next. Yeah, look at that. Nine of Cups. Dreams come true. Wishes fulfill on this card. Fantastic. So there's some liberation going on. Your intuition is guiding it all. Events and circumstances will align in your life to show you just what needs clearing. You can choose to do it or not. I highly recommend you let it go. And journey on, because look what's coming. Look what's in development. Fantastic energy here. Awesome. All right, angel answers. Put a question to the deck if you have one. Let the cards confirm the reading. Ooh, here's one coming out sideways. Get more information. That's your intuition right there as well. That's the High Priestess giving you more information. And let's say opportunity. Experience an opportunity for you to see what you most need to see. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of cards here. 3 just fell out. 2 flipped over. All right. Get more information. Be assertive with that information. Choose a new direction, not the direction of the Eight of Swords. I think, feel, sense, perceive that we are doing that. You're ready. Remain positive. And if you believe, that's everything that just fell out of the deck and turned over in my hands. Fantastic. And a great confirmation of the whole message here. Check your belief system. It'll show itself. Is it in harmony with what you're creating? Is it in harmony with your dreams fulfilling? If it's not, love it into wholeness, folks. Final word on our reading today from angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? We have the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Yeah. There's your Hanged Man. There's your High Priestess. There's your Four of Wands, 10 of Cups as well. Focus on 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Chariot, 8 of Wands, Knight of Swords. Put your energy there. Because you've already made the plan. You've already chosen a new direction for yourself. And then any obstacle in the path, in that new direction, will show itself. How you respond to that will determine your outcome. If you get hung up on the mental trap, 8 of Swords, you're not going to liberate yourself, and then you'll repeat it again. So take the opportunity, slow things down here with the Hanged Man. Allow the intuition to filter in, and then move in the direction of the fulfillment of your dreams. I'm taking this card off the bottom of the deck. Great teacher. Learned from spiritual experiences. That sums it up great, doesn't it? Have a fantastic weekend. Kick off Mercury retrograde in a great way for yourself on Sunday. And peace, love, joy. Namaste.